I've noticed in this conversation, you have referenced the three letters. You have said another organization, but you seem to intentionally avoid those saying FBA. There is another organization, another movement who identify as foundational Black Americans. They identify as people seeking reparations and fighting and struggling for reparations. I've interviewed you before. I haven't had the opportunity to interview Tariq Nasheed, but I wonder what is the source of the animus? What is the source of the?
I mean,
It feels like it's more than just an ideological dispute. I don't even know if there is an ideological dispute.
well, it's not animus. It's not. I mean, it's just. I've moved past it. It's not animus. It's just that you understand what a thing is, right? Just like a thing is a thing, and so it's not a movement. It's a group of people, and they're doing their thing, and to the extent that they're fighting on Twitter and calling themselves that, knock yourselves out. Like, do that. You know, I have a problem with them showing up in political, professional spaces, trying to do, because it's not a political
What's
thing.
the difference? Well,
It's not an organization. It's just, well, for those who don't know, ADOS was around. The person who is a who is a personality, who is a YouTube personality, decided to use the ADOS hashtag. But then they started doing some stuff, and so we said we can't be associated with it. And but that's just what it is. It wasn't a case of like an organization or anything like that. It's somebody that just adopted our hashtag and then decided to use a new hashtag when we said we can't be associated with what you're doing. And it's not like they're doing, it's not like there is no organization. That person would tell you that there is no organization. So for me, it's just kind of, at this point, it doesn't lack, I guess I say, relevancy for me. But like, to the extent that they do stuff online and do that, hey, knock yourselves out. But for me, I'm a political person. I'm a political animal, and I view myself as building a political movement. So it's a lot of different things online I don't talk about, and that's just one of them.
Fair enough. It sounds though that the conflation that people have may cause some challenges for each of y'all, for each group, in a sense of people are mixing those two things up. But in terms of political organizing and on the ground, you're saying that y'all are on the ground and they're. I don't want to say not. I don't mean to make it like a diss, but you're saying you all are doing work in political spaces and they're not.
Well, they're not an organization, and so that's not what they do. It's not an organization. It's not a movement. That's not what they do. But like I said, they can do whatever they do. What they do is really just not my business. I try to, and to the extent that they fight people who tear us down, y'all go. Like, if y'all are fighting people who call us a cotter, y'all go. I don't have a problem with that. I've just moved past it. So I don't think it's necessarily my issue. I have just kind of moved past that space. And I think what ADOS has to do in terms of our politics is demonstrate who we are in terms of a serious political movement, in terms of serious people who are doing serious work. And the only way you can do that is to outwork and outbuild people. And so it's not, I'm not upset about it or not bothered by it or anything anymore. It's not like that. It's just I got work to do.